The regular season
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. And off we go from the Windy City. Couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. And here's the first carry for the power back, Dameon Pierce. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 4. From the gun, here's McCarthy. A very good throw there, but not on the same page with his time. That's incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time.
And 4.
3rd down coming up. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Taken at the 19. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. The Michigan man, Donovan Edwards. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Jack Thompson comes up with the tackle.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 8.
What is on?
Again, it's Edwards. He gets free. And he will score. Donovan Edwards. Touchdown Bears. And touchdown number 19 on the year. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This returnable from the 4. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
On the ground to begin the drive with Pierce. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. 3rd and inches. A little play action here with McCarthy. This is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 34-yard line.
Now a handoff to Edwards. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 1.
What is it on?
They'll go play action here with Williams. That's a short throw, caught by Komet. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
And the Bears, first down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll run here with Edwards. And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. A gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal.
What is up?
Edwards. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
Loveland open right side. He's got it. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Holston Loveland. Touchdown, Chicago. Santos good on the extra point. And the Bears will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
On play action, here's McCarthy. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
A gain of 16 yards.
On first down, here's McCarthy. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Throwing again is McCarthy. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field, and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
Oh, big hole, left side. And he's going to score. He takes it back on the punt return. 89 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And they'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On first and 10, it's McCarthy. He connects with Jordan Addison. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards.
They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
First and 10 at the 37.
On first and 10, it's McCarthy. And he just does get this one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. He'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. He's the receiver. That's Michael Pittman. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 27
gain there of 27 yards.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've...
Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
A loss of 13 yards. It's second down.
We are through one. 21-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter. They are facing a 2nd and 1. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. His pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you can see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time. And
that's over the middle and intercepted. And the Bears will take over here just past the 30.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
First and 10.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
At the
2nd and 10.
line.
Ready to run.
Thrown quickly, that's more on the RPO. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 11.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
First and 10.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Ready to run.
Edwards now on 1st and 10. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That's another.
That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
Line.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
They'll go back to Edwards on first down, and he'll get about 5.
Again, the ball carrier. He was brought down at the 26. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
Ready to run.
A play fake. Now Williams. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
For a Bears first down.
Ready to run.
First and 10 at the 20.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to Edwards. And it's brought down after a gain of a couple.
At the 17-yard line. 2 yards.
Second
on the
down,
pickup.
8 yards to
It's
go.
2nd and 8.
Ready to run.
They'll run the toss here with Edwards. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Now a 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for the first down with Edwards. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 4th down and 1.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I continue in just a moment. So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. Santos' kick is good. And the Bears extend the lead to 24-0.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Here comes a return from the 3. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
At their own 20-yard line.
And he finds some space a gain of 7 on first down.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Here's 3rd and 2. To throw, it's McCarthy. He'll try to run for it. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Here's McCarthy. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 20.
To throw is McCarthy. Get this complete. It's Addison again. And he will have a 1st down. And they're into field goal range now at the 30.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That's the 2nd charge timeout for Minnesota as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
3rd down and long.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. That one into the hands of Jefferson. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. No, timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. Outside of coming away with a touchdown, I'm not sure they could have done any better to close out that half. I mean, they burned all the clock. They don't let the opponent possess the ball, and they come away with points.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Very one-sided 1st half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
They'll run to begin this drive. It's Edwards. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Back at the 20-yard line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. He's got Loveland free left side. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 4.
Ready, set.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. He's got his tight end. It's Loveland. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
And the Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Off play action. Here's Williams. Open man, that's Rome Odunze. Down the right sideline. And he will go all the way. Rome Odunze. Touchdown, Bears. On incentives for the PAT. He's got it. And the Bears will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
The score, Bears 31, Vikings 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. Good coverage by the kicking team. It's out of bounds, shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
Off the bootleg, it's McCarthy. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Here's a give to Pierce. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. To complete less than...
And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. That's fielded at about the 18. And it's a decent return. Gets some of that yardage back before he's forced out of bounds. The drive starts with a carry by Edwards. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day, so in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. They run once more with Edwards. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A pickup of 14 on that one. 1st down, Chicago.
1st and 10.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
They'll go play action here with Williams. Headed left, buying time. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Third and short yardage, and here's Williams. He's got room at the 30, and will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. Good for a Bears first down.
18-yard line.
On the give, it's Edwards. And he's into the end zone. Donovan Edwards. Touchdown, Chicago. That is second touchdown of the game. He's got 20 on the year. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears will add one more onto their big lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears are going to take over here up near the 40.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest mismatch of this game has been. This defense is all over this passing game. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the fly.
Running straight ahead with Edwards. He'll push forward for about a yard. That's the veteran safety, Marshawn Lattimore, bringing him down.
Second and 9.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 9.
What is up?
On second down, it's Edwards. And he'll take this ahead to the 43-yard line.
Taken down.
DeMarcus Lawrence there on the stop.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 6.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third and 6. To throw is Williams. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the second half, and that's only his second incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Pierce. And he broke through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's second down.
24-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Open man downfield, it's Pittman. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
37.
From the 39, here's a first and 10.
First down. A gain of 37.
A run up the middle with Pierce. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Minnesota.
Vikings, first down. A gain of 13 yards.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. He's got this on target to Addison. And they are into the end zone for the first time today. Jordan Addison, touchdown Vikings.
Carlson on for the point after.
Carlson able to knock through the extra point. The Vikings cut into the lead a little bit.
10. Daniel Carlson set to
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. Oh, this ball is going to wind up nowhere close to the landing zone. Definite mishit there. This one's going to be spotted out beyond the 40. So, a couple of first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41. Up the middle. Here's Edwards. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
46-yard line.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game. And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 5. Again, it's Edwards. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. That's caught. It's the tight end, the Matt. 11 yards on the pass there. First down, Chicago.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now, handoff to Edwards. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
30-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They're going to run. It's the man from Rutgers, Kyle Monunga. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
A gain of 11.
A gain there of 11. Good for a Bears first down.
1st and 10.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. So, here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. On the handoff, Edwards. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. Talk things over before 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Edwards. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
No gain on the play.
On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. Oh, it flips back to the kicker. It's a fake. This will be caught. And he's not going to get there. Big roll of the dice. Trying the fake, but he's stopped short of the first down. And it's a turnover on down. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
And this will not be a spike. He faked it. And that is incomplete. A little trickery with a fake spike, but it does not pan out. The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. On 4th down, here's McCarthy. He's got a receiver. It's Addison. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down. And now he's not spiking it. It's a fake. And this is going to blow up on them. So much for a fake. It's a sack.
A loss of 3 yards. It's 2nd down.
And this will not be a spike. He faked it. And this is going to blow up on them. So much for a fake. It's a sack. And we'll get whistles and a timeout. So they will stop the clock. Closing seconds. Game decided, but timeout anyway.
15.
On 3rd and long, here's McCarthy. He'll let this go. Deep for Jefferson.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Here we go. One final play. He's going to look downfield once again. And the final throw of the game.